Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And we're going to Crash Man now. And we start off with these tellies. Tellies that like to be an issue, but we can establish some air dominance there. And just work our way up. This is a little bit of a vertical level. There's a lot of verticalness to it. Pull out our trusty Quick Boomerang. Unfortunately, these Mets actually can't hit us from this platform, so we can... Quick Boomerang is actually perfect for this scenario, because it allows... The arcing allows us to hit them without them being able to hit us. And we're just going to take the lazy, leafy way of dealing with these crash platforms here. Because you have to wait until it goes around so you can get to the ladder. Pretty simple. And if you turn on Leaf Shield, you can just ignore the tellies the entire time. This pattern looks funky, but it really just... it's just going to take time. Leaf Shield will launch itself when you press a direction, but not if you jump. We'll launch that, climb up, and we're good to go. Now next we have this canister worm enemy. I don't know what all the enemies are called. You'd think after playing these games for as long as I have been, I would know some of the names of the normal enemies, but I don't. They're just normal enemies. So that's actually a really tricky spot. Yeah, you can just do what I did. Aim to hit them. You get hit, fall down to the lower platform there. That's what it's there for. Key there is just don't try to avoid damage completely, because otherwise you might just be sitting there all day and not really getting anywhere. So killing the bird killed its egg that was already in mid-air in a completely different spot. That's interesting. Leaf Shield is kind of great here, and kind of not at the same time. Great in the sense that it's just wrecking all of the little birdies. It's not wrecking Crazy Cannon. Nobody likes Crazy Cannons. Yeah, they're weak to Leaf Shield as well. Go up this way, we get the E-Tank, easy E there. But unless you have some utilities like Item 2 or Item 1, you would have to go back down and around. Fortunately, we have Item 2, so we can use our Jet Sled like so. And you guys die to this... Oh, you don't die in one shot to that. Okay. Well, you do die in one shot to some air dominance because, well, your propeller heads. Prop tops, I think is their actual name. And now we have Crash Man. We actually do have his weakness, but I'm going to show you... We're not going to battle him completely this way because it'll just be really lengthy. Because the Buster only does 1 damage at a time to Crash Man. But yeah, you just shoot him. When you fire is when he will jump and launch his attack. Unless he already has a Crash Bomb going, then he'll just jump. And beyond that, he'll just walk back and forth. So I've kind of demonstrated that how you do this with just the Mega Buster. Only time to pull out his weakness, which you can actually kill him in one shot. If things get positioned correctly and timed correctly, the air just comes out and just hits him multiple times in a row. And it's really cool when that happens. And for that, we get the Crash Bomber. Bomber? Okay. And with that excessive explosive force, we'll use it against bubbles. Actually, it's not Bubble Man's weakness at all. This is the order we're taking. So let's start with the Quick Boomerang Nightmare Frogs. I swear, Nightmare Frogs haunt me in almost every game franchise I play. We'll explode the frogs. The frogs don't explode. They're just that evil. Alright, back to Quick Boomerang. The arcing on the Quick Boomerang can actually hit the frogs while they're on the ground. With the Mega Buster, you would have to wait till they jump. Although if you have the uber broken Metal Blade, that'll just wreck them no matter where they are. Those platforms will drop out after a very, very short time, and that's rude. I feel like this is not the best weapon I could be using here. Those platforms will drop out on you, so just keep jumping your way across, and you'll be fine. See, again, with these rude little crabber-dabber-doos. That's what we'll call them. Leaf Shield does well against them. Metal Blade does as well. But Metal Blade does well against basically everything. It doesn't do that well, though, against those shrimp. But I think we just need to use our basic Buster or Quick Boomerang against the top point there. It takes a couple hits to kill the shrimp. And now we have... What in the world are these? Alien computers. Just establish some air dominance. You can also, alternatively, if you're coming here first, this isn't an awful place to start with. Bubble Man might be kind of tricky with just the Buster. Be kind of a damage race. The shrimp do not like to be air fried. Fair enough. But alternatively, you can just let them... They'll just float their way downward until they get on a level playing field with you, and then they'll, try to bounce their way over while still floating through the water, air, whatever. Those black things are spikes. They're instant death. Don't touch them, because bad things will happen. You wouldn't think that needs to be explained, but I don't intend on demonstrating it, so I may as well explain it. More Nightmare Frogs! And then we have the most natural crabs ever. Don't use Quick Boomerang on them, apparently. The Buster Shots will actually work well on them. Or you can establish some air dominance, or we can use Flash Stopper and stop them from raining down out of the sky on us. So that's what crabs normally do. But they can't do that if you stop time. Alright, we'll use Quick Boomerang. Boomerangs are how I like to pop my bubbles. It does an okay amount of damage. Again, the important thing is, don't just focus on trying to dodge the bubbles and his shots. Just focus on getting damage on him. As long as you can outpace him, you'll be fine, see? I mean, I started with, what, half of our health? And that gets us the bubble lead. Lead bubble. Alright, and with that, next time we are going to turn up the heat.